So now we're going to get into an RDL, Romanian deadlift, single leg, and we're going to be using a superband. For positioning and anchoring the superband, I recommend using the eye hooks that we use for the battling ropes. Reason being is if you just hook it around the rig, it has a tendency to ride up. So hook them up to the eyelets there, and that'll keep it low because we want a low pulley, a low anchor point. So now we're going to be doing a single leg RDL. I'm going to work my right leg, the leg closest to the camera. We're going to go contralateral, which just means I'm holding the load with the opposite arm. So I'm working the right hamstring, glute, paraspinal kind of here, holding with the left arm. So first thing, what I always recommend, because you'll see people, once you're on one leg, they have a tendency to become so focused on that, they're not creating any tension in the body. So what I recommend coaching is, before they do anything, just lift the leg that's going to be going up and create some tension. So right now I'm squeezing this leg and setting up. Now I've created some stability. Now I start to hinge from the hip. And you see, you got to go slow. Now the load goes off. There's no load now on the band, but I'm in this stretch position. Now as I come up to contract the glute, the load increases. So that's why I really like this drill, because when they're in that lengthened position, which is here, this is all on stretch, right? And see, I gotta kind of fight, get my balance here. There's no load. And as they get in a stronger position, right, as they come up, the load increases. So this is a great drill. It's unilateral. So that means they get to work one leg at a time, right? Because we're gonna have smart side, dumb side. And also, it lets them in a position of strength where they're really strong at the top. Well, that's where the load increases. I think the biggest challenge, and it sounds crazy, is just the setup, just making sure they're at the appropriate distance. Because if I come back here, the moment I start going, it's pulling me. It's really, really challenging. Not that someone can't do it, but the further back they are, the moment they lift that leg, they're really having to work. Where if someone is here, it's just, they're not going to even get resistance. So you got to kind of position them. What I'd recommend is get them in a spot where when they're upright, there's a little load here. Not overly aggressive, but they have some resistance. And again, you don't be intimidated and don't think you're doing it wrong, where they're here, it gets loose. That's a good thing. I don't want load here, I want load at the top. So that's going to be a single leg RDL with a superband.